Love it. Right at the top of the hour, and that's when we connect, and that's our time. Thank you, my treasures, for hopping on and coming in so faithfully, so lovingly. This is our date, this is our time, and this is our space to really hold this amazing vibration of light and love. So if you could just feel that in your being right now, that would be absolutely lovely. Just be aware of every other being that is on this call in this moment with us here. And we think about all those that we know and love. We beam these open-hearted, gorgeous energy vibrations to them. And imagine that we're starting to open up a beautiful network of energy from our beautiful heart to all those who share our lives and to each other. And we can just imagine that continuing and continuing as we go into this beautiful time together. So let's do that now. Let's take these deep breaths. I'll bring us in with a little bell sound, and we'll come into the space and hold it here gently together. All right, my lovelies. Let's take a deep breath in. And there we are with this beautiful sound of this bell. And as we come into this moment now, relax your body, take a deep breath in. Settle down into this moment. Imagine that we can become really skillful at this. In the moments that we choose to connect and hold each other and hold the space with grace, love, and light, all we need to do is create a little sound or hold a mudra, or just connect into one connection of mind or body, sound or vibration, light, whatever that thing is that helps you to connect. Make a conscious connection to that now. Perhaps it's the way you're sitting, the way you're breathing. And as you feel that connection, open up the energy of an agreement. I'm agreeing to be here. I'm agreeing to hold this beautiful body, this being, and to connect my energy into something that is far bigger than just the one of us. We begin to understand ourselves as a collective. And more we are learning how to use that energy to open up and connect our hearts and truly amplify energy in the most profound way. Whatever you would love to bring in through your divine and sacred heart right now, hold that as a gift that is not just for you, not just a longing that this might be in your life, but imagine that you are holding it as a gift of awareness, a gift of consciousness that truly is something that all life would love to receive. What could you hold now? What could your beautiful sacred heart call in right now? And whatever that is for you, open your heart to it. Feel it as light. Feel it as streams of love. And we begin to connect this to one another. These endless lines and beams of love and light. We call in our guides and our angels and the divine presence, the highest vibration of light and love that we can hold at this time. And imagine you envelop the space that you're in right now, claiming it as a gracious space, a sanctuary. Let your body relax deeply into the space. Feel as if there is absolutely nothing you need to hold on to right now. No lists, no sorting, no doing, no pursuing, no performing of any kind. And for this little while, we dedicate this mind, this body, and the energy field that we are holding to something just so beautiful. And whatever that is, we can just open it up to that. Have no specific idea. Just let it be an open space of endless potential. Beautiful you. Now rest here. Rest deeply here. Bring to mind the idea of a glorious spider web. And the idea that we can intricately connect into one another is right here in this design. And help yourself to realize that every single design of every single spider web is its own beautiful creation. And we can see similarities, we can see this and that looks the same. But truly what we are seeing is a design that connects us, and a design of information that is so powerful. If we were to see all of these designs, one after another, we would see that there is a designer behind it. How do these little creatures know how to create the structure? How do we, as little beings of life, know how to design our life? How do we know what to seek and yearn for? What guides us along this journey? Ask that question into your being. And here, in the magnificent design, place yourself. Where would I position myself if all of this experience was a massive interwoven connection, a web of connection? Where would I place myself here? Where would I be positioning my being? Could I see myself right in the center? Am I a little to the side? Am I standing on a branch that one of these beautiful spider webs is attached to? Am I hiding myself away? Or am I poised upon this delicate structure with confidence and strength, determination? Where would we place ourselves if we knew that where we decide to stand upon this beautiful interwoven web, it will make all the difference? Where do I stand in this life? Who am I? And what am I being called to stand in, to hold, to feel, and to connect with? Ask this of your soul. There is no better place, and there is no right and wrong, and there's no good or bad. To place ourselves where we are is an agreement. And we are here still because that agreement still holds. Let your being feel that agreement now. Take a deep breath into your body. Bring your awareness to your center, your solar plexus. As you breathe out, connect in a little deeper. Drawing beautiful breaths of life into you and through you, through your center. Imagine that as we expand the space here, we open this chamber and we could almost hear our agreement. We could almost hear that sacred one that we are of light, agreeing to take this position here, to be in whatever we are interconnected into. Become aware that this beautiful web of life has already been revealed to you. Imagine that every strand that stabilizes onto a branch, onto a stronger twig, that these stabilizing cords are our ancestors who found ways to hold their space, to show up, and to begin a structure so that we could weave a design of our human experience. Open your beautiful heart now to all those who have gone before you, and thank them for stabilizing these long threads of awareness. Think about if we tap upon the branch upon which this thread is secured, the whole thing tremors. And yet these strong fibers hold. It took great courage for them to take a leap into the air, to be carried by the wind, not knowing where they would land. But where they land, they create that cord of connection. There had to be one beginning cord. Let your heart open to this immense feeling of love and gratitude to them, for their strength, their determination, and their ability to let go, let God, and just trust. Trust the breeze that would carry them to the perfect place. And then to stabilize this beautiful cord. And then imagine the traveling back upon that cord to the beginning point, taking the journey in the other direction. One floating free upon the air, and the return journey on that cord, on that thread. Every imprint here, and eons of time, many stabilizing threads have been created. We are standing upon the structure of our ancestors' design, and the design that they wove into the fabric of our imagination was first courage, strength, fortitude, trust, faith, seeking. And then we have all our encounters and all our experiences that distort those strong chords a little. And then we create shame and blame and disparity, duality, polarity. And then the game begins. Imagine we can go back to the very center of this design. And we can look all the way down each of the strong, stabilizing chords. And in our soul, we awaken this memory. This is who I am. The strong, courageous one who can just let go and fly with the wind and trust. Trust that something magnificent will be woven because I dared to tear myself away, dared to take a leap, dared to find another path. For all of us right now, we are being asked to redesign this web. And we are to let go of the structure that has been holding us for so long. And we are to take new chords of connection into places that we don't even know exist. We are to let go and take that leap and trust that we will get to that perfect place where we will twine this thread of life and stabilize it into another space, a higher dimension. We can do this because we've done it already. Encoded in our being, our ancient pathways, this memory resides. We remember. We've done it once before. We created a structure. We wove our lives into the structure. We created all the connections and all the disconnections. It served us well. And here we are now. Who am I? And where will I go now? What do I hold in my coding? What energy is imprinted into my being? Do I have the courage? And hear your answer come from your soul. Yes. Just where you are, in your own space, bring that voice into that word, yes. And feel it all the way through you, reverberating into every cell, bone, marrow, nerve, tissue, fiber of your being. Hear that powerful yes. Hear your determination, your strength, your courage. Hear the wonder, the anticipation. Hear the confidence. Yes, we know how to do this. Hold yourself in the strength of this beautiful interwoven connection that has come through all time, has carried us to this point. And what would the web that we design, what would it look like? What else is there for us? Take a deep breath into that. Relax your body, relax your shoulders, relax your being. Feel as if you are in a moment of reconnecting to the energy of essence. You hold this within you. This is who you are. Rest in it. Just breathe. Relax. Notice yourself without any entanglements. We prepare ourselves for the leap into the unknown. Because of the design that has carried us to this point, we know that the designer of all that is speaking in us and through us. We can witness this in the variations of every spider web, and yet there is the same thread, the same design. As unique as it might seem, there is the same perfection. Imagine yourself falling back into the arms of grace. And everything will be revealed to you. Allow your mind and body to feel a great sense of confidence here, quietness and stillness. Let your mind and body interpret this as trust, faith. And then notice that trust and faith, that too is a pursuit. And drop a little further into absolute knowing. Here, there is nothing to do. Here we are held and loved. Here we are open to the guidance that comes pouring in. The heart and the soul in agreement with our own most divine and most delightful life journey experience. Feel the blessing of you creating a new design. And now think of all those who are to come in your line, eons of time from now. It's hard to even fathom. And the structure that they will be standing upon will be the structure that we leave now. Our heart knows the way, and our heart is calling us to create. We are being guided by grace, and all it takes is for us to let go, trust, let go, let God. Take a deep breath into this beautiful body. And as you breathe out, drop your shoulders into the body form and feel your form now. Feel how you are being held so perfectly, exactly where you are. You are in the perfect body, at the perfect time, in the perfect way. Whatever you are understanding and interpreting about this life, it is coming to you in your own unique way because of who you are, where you are, and how you are. As unique as we are all connected into this divine design. Let that confidence come into your being. We begin to open our awareness to it. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Fill up your lungs with this air, life force, prana. Deep ah. Here we are back in our space. Deep breath in. Ah. Open up the flow of oxytocin into your body. Feel the stability of where you are and the body that is holding you. Become aware of the space that holds you and all those with whom you are connected. And feel the presence within you, gently stirring and guiding you. And feel the agreement to be here. But not just be here, but to be here in the most significant way that we possibly can. To recreate a design along with the designer of all that is. What a gift this is for us. What a privilege to co-create at this time. Remember who you are. Remember what motivates and moves you, what's stirring in your heart. And may this bring a deep and profound sense of peace within your being. So much love to you, my treasures. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel the balance of your left and your right, your masculine and your feminine, and the center point of you that holds you here. And now you have it. Namaste. Thank you for you. So much love. Take care, my treasures. Thank you for connecting. Thank you. Just make sure you're back in your own sacred bubble and pod now. And off you go into your world in the only way that you can, being just you. Love you, love you. Thank you. Bye-bye, treasures.